Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's 1 Million Cups Wednesday. Let's get a shout out. It is so good to see so many out this morning. This is something special that we've been planning for a while, and we're glad to see so many come out. Hopefully we'll have more. Give us about 3 minutes. We're going to get started. We've got a few people that we want to come up this morning and offer our thanks to them for being sponsors for this day. We help our small business owners to continue to grow their businesses. So give us 2 or 3 minutes and we'll be ready to get started.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, as I moved it.
Yeah. We should be good. I think it's
Okay, what I'm trying to do is look at it. Yep. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. I'm trying to find his.
So when I say that, I say
You want to sit here?
that are coming out because they saw us on your website.
I'm a little like.
So let's do that. Thank you for making this a successful event. We're so happy. As we prepare to go around talk to the small business owners.
There's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy. I'm not complaining.
Two signs.
Yeah, it'll just be a quick. Oh, we're rolling over.
Two signs. Good morning.
It's like sparkling juice. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome. Welcome
Hello.
to Welcome to 1 Million Cups Holiday Edition, Pop-Up Edition, Wonderful Edition. Hey, Teresa. Good morning. We have now our coffee sponsor that would like to say a few words. You want me to go through the whole coffee sponsor thing or just introduce the coffee sponsor?
It's all him.
Okay, well, let's just do
Dark roast sponsor.
Dark roast.
Yeah. Yep, it's right here.
Oh, it's up there. All right. I didn't realize we were going to have a record.
You're not in the way if you stand there.
No, I mean, I didn't. Oh, okay, I can't see. Yeah, so. All right, thank you. So, there you go.
For YouTube. He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
Thank you, everybody. I'm from CMIT Solutions, Tassan Carpenter. Just controlling the slides. Okay, you can go to the next one. This is me. Like I said, I'm the president and VCIO of CMIT Solutions. Next page. So I'll just kind of walk you through who CMIT is and then some of the risks as it relates to small and medium-sized businesses, as it relates to IT and the IT strategy, how you guys can benefit, and then who can talk to me afterwards. So CMIT Solutions is a support network for small and medium-sized businesses, so 5 seats or so to 500 employees. It's been around for 29 years, and we basically have a local reach, local support, but national reach. So right now, these are the biggest risks that are for small and medium-sized businesses. So number one is single point of failure. That means basically if you're a founder and you have your own device, that's probably the main threat vector for cyber threats and things like that. Or if you have your device lost or stolen or things like that, it can impact your business. A lot of you guys hold all your information on one device. So this is where you want to be able to get things like getting redundant, getting documentation, and avoiding any downtime and saving yourself all these unnecessary costs as you're scaling up. Some of the other things are cybersecurity blind spots. A lot of times we have a lot of these SaaS tools and a lot of these AI tools that we think are secure, but they're not. They just help you get information processed faster, but you need to make sure that they're configured correctly. So things like multi-factor authentication, having that in place is good. Making sure you're not sharing passwords, making sure you're not using the same password for multiple accounts is good as well. And you also want to avoid trying to use personal devices for company information, and then also make sure that your AI tools are secured. Another thing is growth without structure. So you might be growing fast. You might also have a lot of people setting up their own stuff, or you might have your own devices on company business processes. So with that, what you run into is having a lot of tools that don't work well together, and you're paying a lot of money for them, or you have a lot of unapproved tools that you're utilizing that aren't secure because they haven't been vetted by IT staff or IT professional, and then you're not onboarding correctly. Offboarding usually means that you are basically removing any access to your business for people who don't work for you anymore, or people who aren't assisting your business anymore. And that's important because you don't want them to be able to sell your information to other people. And another thing is when you are small, it's easier to be compliant and then grow into it versus start small, grow really big, but then have to be forced to go back and redo all your devices and things like that for compliance. So that's another issue that a lot of small businesses face. So basically, at this point, IT is not strategy anymore. It's not support anymore. It's strategy, which means it's proactive. It's something that you want to have in the beginning before you move forward. It's similar to having a business plan, similar to having funding and all those types of things. So what do we provide? We provide, the main thing is strategy. And then that includes things like protection from cyber threats, reliability for productivity and things like that that'll allow you to move a lot faster with a lot less effort. And then we'll have a lot of financial sponsors coming in and talking to you guys, but ideally for the IT, you want to use like 3 to 7% of your budget for IT, and it's a lot cheaper than hiring somebody internally. And get better control and scalability because it's going to be recurring revenue. Recurring costs for you. So it's easier to budget, and then you have a higher cost up front, but long term you have a lot more security and lower costs as it relates to any particular disasters that might happen with your business and things like that. So basically, anybody that could benefit small, medium-sized business, individuals that are growing into small, medium-sized businesses, anybody that utilizes cloud tools, that does a lot of remote work or hybrid work, handles any PI or PHI, any type of IP or anything like that that you want to protect from other individuals. And then also if you're using AI or automation, you want to make sure that you're securing all that information on all your devices so it doesn't leak out into the internet. So I will be doing 3 30-minute readiness reviews for anybody who's interested. I have a table over there, I have business cards, I have pamphlets and things like that. And we can come by and have a conversation. I'll also move around and talk to people as well, but you can find me basically there or around. Thank you.
Next is Jennifer Moon.
I'm Jennifer Moon. I'm the Michigan Loan Officer with CDC Small Business Finance. We're a national CDFI. We're a national CDFI located out of California. CDC's been lending for over 40 years, and I've been lending in the state of Michigan for about 14 years now. Been with CDC for about 2 years. We provide capital to startup businesses, including pre-revenue, existing businesses, and business acquisitions. My lending ranges from $10,000 to $350,000, and we are SBA backed. The great thing about us and what makes us stand out is we do not require any personal collateral to secure your loan. So if you come to me for a $300,000 loan, I am not going to ask for any personal collateral. not your residence or any automobiles, personal jewelry, or anything of that nature. Our interest rate is prime plus up to 3.5%. Prime just dropped to 6.75% earlier this week. So that means we're closing out no higher than 10.25, and I can amortize that up to 10 years. My turnaround time is about 4 to 6 weeks from a completed application. However, typically I start your application once I get your final information. I'm up here if anybody has any questions. I have flyers and business cards and would love to open up further conversations. Thank you.
Lisa, you have a video. No. Whoop. Woo-woo! Woo-woo! I'm tired of it.
Oh my God. I love a million folks. Oh my God. The most fantastic, generous people are here. Warm, welcoming. Nobody's afraid to share information and their expertise. Couldn't come to a better place.
What I love about 1 Million Cups is that you come here, you get a wonderful cross-section of individuals that come from a myriad of backgrounds who have all sorts of information to provide you on how to grow your business. It is part of a wonderful collection. It's a great ecosystem. It's part of the larger Detroit business ecosystem, which is on fire right now. But as it stands, as events go, this is one of the best that happens on a weekly basis, every Wednesday here at Incubizo from 8:30 till 10:30 every Wednesday, and it is on fire, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
I love 1 Million Cups. It's an amazing community. I learn so much every week. There's a lot of like-minded people who are here to make everyone else's lives better. As I really believe we're all in this together, it's a great microcosm of how that can work out.
I love 1 Million Cups because the community is so supportive. Everything, I see these folks everywhere you go, any event that you have, they're there to support you. In fact, that's one of the things that brought me. My friend Tanisha had a partnership with the speech at Chase Bank, and everybody almost, except me and maybe one other guy that introduced themselves had come from 1 Million Cups. And I was like, okay, tell me more about this 1 Million Cups. And I've been here ever since.
You want to go first?
I like it because I think it's what America could be and should be. Anybody that's got a project comes here, or obviously a company, and we just help each other. So I really like that. It's benefited me because I've benefited me and the opportunities because of that. That's great.
I fell in love with 1 Million Cups the first time I came. I think it's a great idea. I love the people here at the conference, and I love the idea that those of us who are starting businesses get a chance to get feedback and get ideas. It's a sharing of the ideas. I think it's real special.
What I love about 1 Million Cups is just the opportunity to learn from other fellow business owners, learn about how they're strategizing, learn about how they're executing, and how I can apply it to my business. I think Incubizo creates an outstanding incubator for small business owners and for entrepreneurs so we can help to grow up all of our business and also support one another. And that's why I love it.
You're up there.
All right, that was amazing. Thank you, Lisa, for getting us up and going and started. Are there any new people in the house today? If this is your first time at 1 Million Cups, raise your hand. Give these wonderful folks a round of applause. Our community keeps growing and we want to keep it that way. So what we do every year is because of you guys. If there's anything you want to see us do in our program, please come up to one of the organizers. Raise your hands, organizers, all those who put this together. Thank you so much. And it just so happens they are unpaid volunteers, so be nice to them, okay? We want to recognize a special guest in the room. We have someone here from the state of Michigan. Tanya Marcos Manos. She is responsible for the grant that makes a lot of these programming happen. Please give her a round of applause. There are great things that are happening in the state of Michigan these days, and we thank the state of Michigan so much for picking up some of the slack that has fallen off from the federal government and all the programming. So we just wanted to welcome you here, and hopefully you'll be a part of our community going forward. Tell us a little bit about what you do. You got 30 seconds.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Tanya Marcos Vano with the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. My unit at the MEDC is formerly Pure Michigan Business Connector, PMBC. We are now the Supply Chain Resiliency Team, and we work to connect local corporations and global corporations with Michigan suppliers, and we do that through matchmaking opportunities and helping fill supply chain gaps with Michigan suppliers. I'm happy to talk to anybody about that opportunity, but one of the programs that Daryl's alluding to is our Trusted Connector grant, which was rolled out from the legislature 2 years ago. And that grant went to 23 organizations that are supporting underserved business communities, this being one of them, and we're very excited. That's the last thing I do in my career. I'll be very satisfied with the engagement that we've received from that. So happy to be here and looking forward to meeting all of you.
We've only been trying to get her here for a couple of years.
Oh. Perry for the.
Oh, yes. If you haven't gotten a glass, grab one.
We're still passing out bubbles and non-alcoholic bubbles. But Perry,
Yes, hi. Okay, all the way up. Okay, hi, I'm Carrie Taylor, and I'm part of Incubizo, and I have a small home healthcare business. And we work with patients that have chronic illnesses. I'm sorry, we work with people that have chronic illnesses, anywhere from foot ulcers to people who have cancer, survivors. Okay, sorry. Okay. So my goal is to make sure that people can live in their homes and be healthy. The reason I'm here today is we're sponsoring the Champagne Toast, and I want to celebrate each and every one of you because you all do magnificent work. So that was my purpose, and I want you all to have many, many sales and a fantastic year in and a wonderful 26. Sorry.
so if you have a glass or a short glass, you need one. Perry needs one. Bubbles. Do we have more bubbles coming?
Yes.
For, I don't know who's in charge. It's not me. We'll do more. You'll have to take this toast with each other because we'll do it in a group now. But you see this fine young man here? Anyone need a juice? Sparkling juice? Everyone look in this general direction so we can get a photo of ourselves toasting to everybody in the room. Look around. Look around. This is so cool. We have vendors upstairs and downstairs. There's a total of 15 vendors here and many humans in the room, which is so cool. So cheers to everybody in the room, everybody on their way to this room, and to 2026. All right, cheers. You may shop and mingle now and eat. There's also food.
Mike, you got your starring role. You're even in the background. You're an extra and a star. Incredible. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough on the live in a minute. What's that? I'm going to do a quick walkthrough on the live in a minute.
I'm going to take some video and post it on Instagram.
I threw up like a live this morning, just as like a last ditch effort. Didn't know about it and wanted to come, but it was very short. All right. Let's do a quick walk around. Huzzah! Excuse me, folks.
Team that's
We got plenty of time for
So, by the way, I don't want any cash. You can get back.
Catching the sweater.
Yeah, whatever you.
Yeah, because she wasn't listening. She didn't
There's a lot of people selling it. Once I
yeah, good market. I mean, because we've always thought, even like as we have
How are you? Good to see you. How are you?
How are you?
Good. Just doing a little live walkthrough. Sweet.
So I'd love to kind of discuss it with you to understand like how how it's been going for you. Or,
It's been, generating small amounts of revenue. You know,
it's riding, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
my severance agreement that prohibited me from working with suppliers.
Almost
expired November 15th. So so I've been talking to folks. I did a webinar with Auto Knowledge. So There should be on the website, there is a great site. LinkedIn.
I'm busy and I'm going to CES in January. How long does it take you guys to walk? A few days?
You know, I rarely check. I have my own conference, I rarely check. I got it. 25 is going to CES. Although, unfortunately, looking at the events and stuff, there's not a lot of holidays. BMW, Lucid, I don't think any of the
Thank you. Trying to get into the spirit.
Good morning. What was your name?
Hello, I'm Najat.
Najat?
Hi.
Dylan.
Dylan? Nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you, Najat. So these are more than just a candle.
Okay.
They're a multi-sensory experience. When you light it and then tap or scan the lid, it takes you to a digital animation that's paired with the set.
Come on.
If you want to give it a shot, you can use your phone and then give it a scan.
Very curious.